Well, guys, the half-price play of the day cashed again on Monday. I believe that is now 8 out of 9 as Gabriel DuPont delivered with his 100-dime max wager on the San Antonio Spurs last night over Oklahoma City. Today, half-price play of the day going to Jeff Benton. That distinction because Benton has already delivered 3 monster half-price play of the day releases that have all won for you over the past week during this little 8 out of 9 run. And today, Benton with the third ever 150-dime release of his career in the NBA on your Game 2 side between the Pacers and the Heat tonight. Of course, he's 2-0 with 150-dime plays, cashing with the Heat over the Nets. What was that? About 2 Mondays ago, and the Pacers over the Wizards 2 Sundays ago, and you got both of those winners as half-price play of the day releases, and you got his first ever 200-dime play of his career in any sport with the Pacers in game number 1 of this series tonight. Third ever 150-dime play, and you get it as the half-price play of the day. Listen, the run for Jeff has been something really record-setting here because he's just been on such an incredible roll where he's made people so much money. He's won 27 of the last 39 days, and in that stretch, $10 bettors have won $10,570, and 23 of those picks, 23 of those 39 picks, you've gotten at tremendous discounted prices. And here you are, another major wager release, and it's the 4th consecutive one you're going to get as the half-price play of the day from Jeff Benton, and that coupon code is HALF, H-A-L-F. Now, Gabe DuPont, who I just mentioned, hit the 100-dime play last night on the Spurs when most guys here on the site were on the Thunder. Well, DuPont today has another 100-dime play, just as strong. More importantly, perhaps, it also happens to be his, let me just double-check here. I got to scroll down the page of the site, his NBA winner number 9 in a row. NBA winner number 9 in a row is Eastern Conference Finals, total of the year. Pacers Heat over-under for game number 2. 100-dime play just as strong as last night's on San Antonio side against Oklahoma City. You save $85 as he goes for winning day number 10 out of 11 overall simply by using coupon code GABE85, GABE85. If you have not yet made a donation to the Charity Play of the Week recipient, please do so. All the details are underneath here in my video report, as once again, I've made it my own personal crusade with your help to get that young lady who was paralyzed at the age of 18 in a car accident, an apparatus called a standing frame. She's based out of Athens, New York, and she's getting so close to her goal. And, hey, if you haven't made a donation, please do so. Because, again, it did win. That was me on Sunday with my 10-dime release, the Rockies on the run line, coming back and winning it in walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 10th inning. And I pointed out yesterday in the video report, it's so rare to win with a home team on the run line when you go to extra innings, okay? And the gambling gods were smiling on me on Sunday. Maybe it was the good karma because it was a charity play of the week. But last night I tried it again. The Washington Nationals 2-2 with the Reds going into extra innings at home. They lost outright 3-2. But hey, if you're going to lose a run line play, make sure it's a run line dog. You can't go wrong there. At least it minimizes the damages, right? So I was on the wrong side of that one. But go for winner number 6 out of 8 overall today since last Wednesday. Now, FYI, last day it's available. You know, after a charity play wins, I make you an offer where you can save $125 off the purchase of any handicapper's 30-day package here at the site simply by using coupon code SAVE125. Any handicapper, doesn't have to be me because I won for you for free with the charity play. Save $125 off of any handicapper's 30-day package. Use coupon code SAVE125. If you're currently in the middle of somebody's package, you can use it. Apply your instant rebate and extend the service outward. So I'll use Jeff Benton as an example. Let's say you have 9 days left on his package. You want to get another 30 days, take advantage of the $125 discount, any instant rebates that are applicable as well. Well, then you'll have 39 days afterwards. Or you can save $50 on any 7-day handicapper's package here from any handicapper by using coupon code SAVE50. And if you ever have any questions, remember you can always contact customer service. That's what they are here for. Okay, guys, let's get to your complimentary play, and I'm going to take a look at game number 2 of the Heat Pacers series. You know, the problem with the Heat is they just didn't play any defense in game number 1. Oh, but there was more problems than that. They also didn't get any production from Chris Bosh, who was 4 for 12 for 9 points and 2 rebounds, and a guy who had been hit 48% of his three-pointers during the playoffs missed his only three-point attempt in that one. And listen, guys, you know, Bosh has got to be able to hit those three-pointers to extend the defenses out because the Heat, since they're not a big team, that way you're not having the opponent collapse on you in the lane, okay? The other problem, you know, is that the Heat didn't play a crisp game. Too many turnovers in that contest as well. But defensively, I mean, they allowed the Pacers to shoot 51.5%. Offensively, the Heat just hit 6 out of 23 three-pointers. So the Heat are going to probably try to change some things here. You're probably going to see Udonis Haslem come into the starting lineup to give him a little more size instead of Shane Battier. Why does Shane Battier still have a job, by the way? Why does Shane Battier, what is he doing? Does he have pictures of somebody? I don't know. But, I mean, is there a more unproductive sometimes starter in the NBA on a championship-winning team than Shane Battier? Seriously? But just because Haslem is maybe going to get the start and see extended minutes, maybe because Greg Anderson's going to see even more minutes after a very productive game number one off the bench, giving the Heat even more size, doesn't mean that they're suddenly going to be able to out-rebound the Pacers in this one, because the Pacers absolutely dominated in the paint, and they played well. But as we've seen with the Indiana Pacers, this is a schizophrenic team, okay? Right? I mean, if the Pacers were that good playing at home, then they wouldn't have let Washington beat their asses in game number 6 when they could have closed out, or game number 5 when they could have closed out the Wizards at home in their second round series, okay? This is a team that lost at home in their postseason openers to the Wizards as well. So, you never know what you get. One thing you can say about the Heat, however, they have not lost consecutive playoff games since dating back to the 2011 Eastern Conference Finals, I believe it is. I mean, we're talking about a stretch of, God, what did I read? This is tough when you're doing this off from memory. I want to say a stretch of like 37 games in that stretch. And remember, last year, the Spurs beat their asses, 36-point blowout. And the Heat were down 2-1 in the championship series and traveling to San Antonio for the next 2 games. So they have been down in this type of position before. Tonight, they're probably going to put LeBron over on Paul George. And LeBron's got to step up his game, especially defensively, instead of against David West, who really is a little too physical for him. So if the Heat, get a decent game from Dwayne D. Wade, who had 27 points in game number 1, if they get a little more production from Chris Bosh, if they play a little more defense, I think they can win this game. Would I bet on it? Are you kidding me? No, I'll lay the 2.5 points here with a free pick with the Heat, but that's the bottom line. Oh, by the way, it was 39 games. 39 consecutive playoff games they have gone without losing back-to-back playoff games. I mean, that's quite a thing here. And the other thing is, listen, the Heat have more of a physical presence in the paint, too, because that's also going to give them more opportunities to go for the free throw line. They only had 15 free throws versus 37 for the Pacers in game number 1. Now, true, you're the home team. You're always going to get the benefit of more calls, so you're going to have more trips to the line normally. But when you're playing the more physical game and you're dominating in the paint, you're going to get more free throw attempts, and that just kills you when you're the road team and you're a road favorite. So I think the equalizer here will be A, getting a little more aggressive defensively as a team. B, having Haslem and Anderson do a little more dirty work down low. C, LeBron stepping up his game against Paul George. And I think the Heat are going to win this game. But again, would I bet on it? Absolutely not. Oh, by the way, guys, I can't let you go without telling you this. Last, when was it, 2 weeks? I've traveled so much here in the past 6 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I was in Chandler, Arizona, and I told you that I happened to be in a Marriott where I believe that particular brand of the Marriott hotel I was sitting in, I believe that somebody went to Pottery Barn and said, hey, order me 42,000 of these ugly-looking vases, and I'll put them in every single room. You think I was joking. You think I'm kidding. Well, guys, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Here it is. See, I'm telling you, it's the same damn thing. And let it not be said that I play favorites. There's that ugly-looking green accompanying. I mean, you walk into the room, you see these 2 things, and you go, oh, it's a Marriott. I love Marriotts. Hate the mazes. Okay, that's it. Catch you later. Talk to you again tomorrow.